Hey everybody, Vegas Breaker back with you. After an awesome week 12, I went 11 and 5. More importantly, more important to me than that, the pick of the week again came through. That's about 8 in a row. So if you're not following this, if you're not in the positive, let's call it, it's because you don't want to. Those 5, I will break down a little bit. I don't like getting a whole lot into it. Um, Knowing that the Chargers were going to win, I went with the over. Of course, the game went 28-6, so I went under. I should have known better. I went with my instinct. Thought there were going to be way more points, at least also from Dallas' side, but Dallas is just horrible. Um, we all took a nosedive with the Kansas City Chiefs losing to Buffalo. I even took them over the 9.5 that the line was at. So, but I know everybody took a nosedive there. I took a chance with the Dolphins with the plus 17. They lost by 18. I did not think Matt Moore was going to get sacked so many times, hit, rushed. The offensive line is just played horrible. New England killed, of course. Another one I took a nosedive in was Jacksonville, losing to Arizona. It makes you think that they make a quarterback mistake there, but you don't want to rush into it. Jacksonville's still playing good, losing 27-24. And New Orleans, I did take them with the over, and they only they scored 20-26, so that one took the under as well. Still overall a great week. Let's go ahead and take a look at week 13 and see what's going down. It'll be a quick overview. I will throw videos with details on each game, so go ahead and check those out as well. Starting Thursday, we do have Washington at Dallas. Line open up at 1.5 in Dallas's favor after that three-game losing streak. Washington, of course, a game winning streak, but of the last 5, they're both 2 and 3. There's no way on earth I'm going with Dallas. Ezekiel is still going to be out. Washington is playing okay, let's call it. So I will go and take the positive 1.5 to Washington. All right, then starting off Sunday, we do have Minnesota at Atlanta. Line open up in Atlanta's favor by 3 points. This game, though, Minnesota is balling out, so I will go ahead and go with them on the road plus 3. Do have New England Patriots at Buffalo Bills, 9 and 2 versus 6 and 5. New England is just killing it. Last 5 are 5 and 0. Buffalo's 2 and 3 with 3 losses in a row. So I'll take the Patriots with 7.5. I'll buy a point and make that my pick of the week. Divisional game, the Patriots like killing those, so I'll go ahead and win that one out. All right, then we do have the San Francisco 49ers showing signs of life. Did give Garoppolo about 10 seconds of game time. They do want to go ahead and try him out a little bit, get him ready for next year, get him familiar with the plays and all that. A great offensive line. Versus Chicago, 3 and 8. Chicago playing horrible, about 3 losses in a row, 2 and 3 in the last 5. They're both not doing good. This case line open up in 4 points in favor of Chicago, over and under at 39. So I'll go ahead and I'm actually going with the over in this game. Being so early, Tampa Bay and Green Bay doesn't have a line yet, and Houston and Tennessee either. But I'll go ahead and add those in the comments if anything. If not, they will have an individual video, so go ahead and keep posted for those. Do have Denver at Miami. Line is even, over and under at 38. Both playing horrible. Denver 5 losses in a row. Miami 4. Having said that, I'm going with the over in this game. Both defenses allow about 25 points per game, so I do like that. Kansas City at the Jets. 6 and 5 at 4 and 7. Line opened up in Kansas City's favor. Alex Smith, when he's good, but when he's off, he could be off for a while. Jets aren't playing that bad at home. I thought they would like to sink the season a little bit more and get a better pick in the draft. But having said that, I'll take the positive 3.5 in the Jets' favor at home. The Kansas City is favorite, and the way they're playing, there's no way I'll go ahead and pick them, but I'll take the 3.5 towards the Jets. Do have the Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars coming off of a disappointing loss to a former quarterback, third string, but they do have a game where they could go ahead and redeem themselves and get a better spot in the fight for the playoffs. at the 3-8 Indianapolis Colts. Line opened up in Jacksonville's favor by 8.5. I'll go ahead and take that if you would like to buy a point or two, but they should cover that anyway. Detroit and Baltimore still does not have a line. I'll go ahead and add that as well. I'm sorry. Cleveland 0-11 at the Chargers 5-6. Chargers do have 2 wins in a row. They are playing good, let's call it. Line open up 13 points in their favor. It is a little bit too much, but versus Cleveland, I'll go ahead and take that. That would not be a problem. Then do have the Giants at Oakland. The 2-9 Giants, 5-6 Oakland. Line opened up in Oakland's favor by 7.5 points. The Giants went back to playing bad. Don't blame them, especially if they want a better draft pick. So they do have to keep that up. I will take Oakland at home. If anything, by a point, have it by a touchdown or less. Do we have Carolina Panthers have been playing very good lately. Last one was a close game, but they did win it out versus the Saints. They're both 8-3. Line opened up in the Saints' favor by 4 points. Saints took a tough loss. Great game though. So they do have a 1-game losing streak, but are 4-1 the last 5. I'll take the Saints at home by 4 points. They should beat out Carolina. Do have the Rams 8-3 at Arizona 5-6. Line opened up, of course, in the Rams' favor by 6.5 points. I will go ahead and select them there as my pick. If anything, by a point, but they should cover a touchdown. Do have Philadelphia at Seattle to close out Sunday. Line opened up in Philly's favor by 4 points. They both have been playing good. Philly, of course, better, 5-0 in the last 5 versus Seattle's 3-2. Seattle is at home. You do know how tough that could be. But the line is at 48, and I'll go ahead and select the over. Should be a lot of points in this game, especially with Seattle's defense having injuries. Then the Monday nighter would be Pittsburgh at Cincinnati, 9-2 versus 5-6 respectively. Pittsburgh is killing it. They do like to underestimate teams like Cincinnati, who are 5-6 and that. Don't take them too seriously, but they do take the win. The line, though, is only at a touchdown, and I will go ahead and roll with that, if anything, by a point. But I do like Pittsburgh on the road, Monday Night Football. They will be on the spotlight. They will go ahead and win this one outright. All right, those are my picks for the week. If this was helpful for you, like and subscribe. And good luck, everybody.